Sir Jim Ratcliffe is plotting a huge summer clear-out at Manchester United, according to reports. It's claimed that the Ineos chief is willing to let as many as 11 first-team players leave as he looks to build a team that can compete at the top of the Premier League.
Ratcliffe's 27.7% £1.03 billion partial takeover of Man United was finally completed on Tuesday. But for weeks, the 71-year-old and Ineos performance director Sir Dave Brailsford have been running the rule over operations at Old Trafford.
Man United are set to have money to spend on revitalising their squad this summer. But with concerns over complying with FFP rules in mind, Ratcliffe is set to sanction a huge number of player sales this summer. Read more on Man UTDSALOR nothing class of 92 draft in Man United legend's son in bid to boost Salford's season top deal. Get money back up to £40 if your first bet loses plus £10 casino bonus with Unibet. According to ESPN, the Red Devils will make 11 first-team players available for transfer.
While Anthony Martial will not be offered a new deal and will be allowed to leave on a free. Former captain Harry Maguire and ex-Real Madrid duo Rafael Varane and Casemiro are among those who could be sold.
While United will consider bids for the likes of Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Scott McTominay, Victor Lindelof and Christian Eriksen. Most Red in football left without a legend. Benfica and Portugal icon Artur Jorge dies aged 78 after illness. Roger and out Joe Hart announces H is quitting in June after chat with Celtic boss. Roger's rapist appeal. Dani Alves will appeal. Bombshell 4.
Five-year sentence after H is guilty of rape. RIP mate, ex-AFC Wimbledon star, 34, dead as boyhood club chief shares emotional statement. How to get free bets on football. Meanwhile, Donny van der Beek, Jadon Sancho, Facundo Pellistri and Brandon Williams are currently out on loan. All four will reportedly be allowed to leave at the end of the season. Sir Jim Ratcliffe wants government to help pay for £2 billion Wembley of the North. Man United Stadium. United Chiefs want to improve their side's quality across the entire squad this summer.
In particular, they are keen to strengthen in defence and up front. The Red Devils want to appoint Newcastle's Dan Ashworth as sporting director, but are currently unwilling to pay the Toons £20 million asking price. Ratcliffe said, "Talking about £20 million seems a bit silly, personally. I won't get dragged into that.
What I do think is completely absurd is suggesting a man who is really good at his job sits in his garden for 1.5 years. The British billionaire also echoed Sir Alex Ferguson when outlining his ambitions for the club.
Referencing Manchester City and Liverpool, he said, "We have a lot to learn from our noisy neighbour, and the other neighbour. They are the enemy at the end of the day. There is nothing I would like better than to knock both of them off their perch."
I know that Sir Alex was the first one who came out with that expression. I am in the same place as Alex 100%. He was fiercely competitive and that is why he was successful. We have to be the same.
Read more Sun STORIESCORIE on Alan Corey. Star looks downcast as H is seen for the first time since split breast idea. I still breastfeed my kids. 4. Have no plans to stop. Trolls say it's wrong, but they have been in a good place for a while and there are things we can learn from both of them. They have sensible organizations, great people within the organizations, a good, driven and elite environment that they work in.
I am very respectful of them but they are still the enemy. Man United News Live. All the latest news from Old Trafford.